That's what I'm talking about, Lakers. Let's go. Let's go, baby. That's what I'm talking about. What a way to take back control of the series over the Denver Nuggets. In Game 4, Lakers go up 3-1. And history's on the Lakers side from this point on. So it's looking good. But as much as we can celebrate, let's not jump the gun just yet. We have to hold our horses because we've seen what the Denver Nuggets have done in the previous rounds. They can still make this a testy series. It's not going 7 games, trust that. But they can still try to find a way to make it a very interesting series. So we have to get one more. Take care of business. Get in there. I think it's Saturday. Take care of business, man. And we got one more game to punch our ticket to the finals, guys. It's been so long. I can't wait. Just one more win. And I'm going to dive into exactly how we won this game. Energy was the main reason why we won this game. And Frank Vogel finally decided to insert Dwight Howard. As I told you in my last video, I felt like Dwight Howard and Rajon Rondo were the only ones giving us boosts of energy. Everyone else was just completely lifeless. But him inserting Dwight Howard into that starting lineup did wonders for us. He was just playing well, aggressively attacking the boards, getting second chance possessions for the team. You name it. You know, being a constant pest towards Jokic and sliding his feet well on pick and rolls, just giving us that juice we needed. It was like every time he stepped on the court, it gave us a different swagger. It gave the team a better morale, boosted morale when he stepped on the court. So great job from Dwight Howard, who had finished with 11 rebounds and 12 points. Hit a knockdown 2 of 3 from free throw range. So he's not a liability from the free throw line by putting him out there. So great job, Dwight Howard. I felt like KCP was the unsung hero tonight. He hit some tough, timely threes. Like the boy must have had ice water in his veins. The type of threes that he was bold enough to just pull up and take, and crucial spots of the game. It was like at the end of the fourth quarter when the game was still kind of a 5-point lead somewhere up in there, and you know, like Stephen A. Smith said, you know, backsides get tight and palms get sweaty. You know, guys normally shy away from the moment in times like that. Caldwell Pope pulled that thing like it was nothing and drained it, drilled it. You know, he missed he might have missed the shot here and there, but his confidence level was like, I'm gonna make the next one. LeBron, trust me, if I'm open and you need me, I'm gonna take it and I'm gonna make it. That was his confidence level tonight. So thank you, KCP. I think he's been the most consistent third player scoring wise in the playoffs for us. Rajon Rondo has been the third most impactful as far as all around. You know, keeping the team, everybody involved, and keeping the tempo at what we want. That's the value that Rondo brings as the third most impactful player. But scoring wise, I feel like Caldwell Pope has been that third most consistent besides Anthony Davis and LeBron James. KCP ended up with 13 points. He knocked down 3 of 9 from the 3-point range. Not great, but again, his confidence level really, like if his confidence level, if it got down to was like, okay, I'm 2 of 9, whatever the case may be from 3, and so I'm just not going to take that shot, we probably end up in a closer game than what we did, or possibly lose if he would have had that mentality. But kudos for that ice water in your veins tonight, Caldwell Pope. Morris didn't really do too much of anything. Got into foul trouble a bit. Kyle Kuzma 10 points, but it was a shaky 10 points, 4 of 11. And I've been praising him for his defense for the most part of these playoffs. But tonight he was kind of getting out of position a lot, especially when guarding Porter. Gave up a couple of he gave up back-to-back threes to Porter, and there was like he did the same move on him. He did a pump fake, and Kyle Kuzma went running past him and he drilled it. Who else we got here? Rondo finished up with 11, 7 assists, 5 rebounds, 4-6 from the field in only 22 minutes. And goes back to what I was saying, very impactful. He also, along with Dwight Howard, was injecting us with energy. And he also got pulled down a couple of big offensive rebounds in crunch time with under a few minutes left to get us an extra couple of possessions there. So big time play for Rajon Rondo. I don't know where we would be without his leadership alongside LeBron James in this playoff run. I don't even want to think about where we would be without Rajon Rondo, which we deserve because we don't have Avery Bradley. All in all, I felt like it was the energy level that got us through, because you got to look at it like this. Denver Nuggets is not a slouch. They are a great team. Anybody that says Denver Nuggets is not a great team, they need to pick their basketball IQ up a little bit more. I mean, they have, to me, their duo with Jamal Murray and Jokic, they should be top 3. They should be at least top 3 as far as duos in this league. After seeing what I saw, matter of fact, I've been watching them during the whole playoffs, but after seeing them up close and personal against your team, and we are not a slouch defensively. We're like the number, I think they said we was number 2 net rated defense in the bubble, in the playoff bubble. For them to still go out and put up these monster numbers like this shows you how deadly of a duo they really are. And this team deserves, they need to start getting the credit that they deserve. Or more credit, I should say. People calling them a cakewalk and things of that nature, Skip and all that. Jamal Murray, the guy, I'm sorry, he's a superstar now. The guy is proven. There is no bigger stage in the playoffs to prove that you're a superstar. And Jamal Murray is doing that against a number 2 net rated defense in the Lakers. Jamal Murray had ended up with 32 points, 12 of 20 from the field. Crazy, he didn't make any threes. Wow, I thought he made at least 1 3, 0 for 3 from 3-point range. But to still pull out 32 points without making one single three is very impressive. 8 assists, 8 of 8 from the free throw line. The guy's a beast, man. He is a beast. He's a handful. And people that try to discredit us for playing the Nuggets, they're wrong too. Look at this. First of all, the Lakers have played and beaten probably the top offenses in the league. In every playoff round that we've played a team that's probably one of the top 3 or 4 offensive teams in the league, and we found a way to get on top and win all of these games. So I don't understand the discredit that we're getting for the teams that we're playing. Rockets, everybody said, "Oh, this high potent offense, they're gonna kill us. They're gonna run us out the gym." Beat them in 5. Blazers, oh, they got one of the top, probably the best offense in the whole bubble since the NBA just started back up. Beat them at 5. Denver Nuggets, this offense, how many offenses is better than Denver Nuggets? I'll wait. How many offenses are really better than the Denver Nuggets? Besides possibly the ones we just beat in the playoffs. So that's why I don't listen to nonsense when people say stuff like that. And the proof is in the pudding right here. The Denver Nuggets shot 50% from the field, 35%, basically almost 36% from 3-point range. 80 shots, 87% from the free throw line, and we still found a way to pull it out. Why? Because we ultimately have the better team. We won with energy, and we took back the rebounding battle as well. 41 rebounds to they only ended up with 33 rebounds. And the offensive rebounds, we killed them 12-6. So that offensive rebounding, timely, cold-blooded shots from the Lakers, that's what got us this game. And I felt like LeBron James, this game was better than last game to me. Even though I think he ended up with less points this game, but his points were more impactful. It was head down. I'm getting to the rim. I'm not settling. His 3-point shot wasn't really on. He shot 1 for 3, so he didn't try to force a 3 like how he was doing the last game. Oh, I'm 1 for 3. Well, let me see if I can make the next one. No. You missed like 2 of those suckers. Put your head back down. Get to the goal. It's okay to test the waters every now and then to keep the defense honest. But the focal point is to get to that rim and punish them. They don't have no true shot blockers. Jokic can barely get off the ground. He's like a timely. He has to really time it to get a block because he can't get off the floor. And LeBron James did a better job this game of making that focus to get to the goal. And I like the way the Lakers made a note to the league about these foul calls. LeBron got to the line 14 times, knocked them down, 11 for 14 from the free throw line, and which these foul calls were way overdue. How long do we have to sit back and cry about us not getting foul calls when LeBron James is the greatest driver of the basketball in the league? And yet you get players like Harden and Lillard, so on and so forth. You give these more perimeter-oriented players more foul calls than LeBron. So it's not that we're whining about nothing. No, that is legit. When you have James Harden whining about calls when he's already getting 18 free throws a game. So yeah, we got a right to whine about that. Get it together, refs. I felt like they were put on blast and put on watch, and they had to clean that up this game. They had to. And it was still a couple of ones that he got slapped upside the head, and he was like, hey, blatantly got slapped upside the head, and they just swallowed the whistle. Another thing, with the league has to, during this offseason, the league has to go back and reassess how they're calling these and one fouls. Anthony Davis had a clear sweep through and one shot, but they called it on the floor. And I'm going to be honest, Jamal Murray had an and one play itself. He was going, I think it was coast to coast, and he didn't stop his motion. I think Rondo fouled him. He bumped him, and he just went on straight on up and made the shot, but they said on the floor. We got to figure out what's and one and what's on the floor. We got to do a better job with that in the offseason. NBA. We shot decent from the field, 47%, and 33% from three-point range, 80% from the free throw line. But that was still worse than the Denver Nuggets, but we still found a way to win. That lets you know how offensively potent the Denver Nuggets are. So there you have it, man. That's it in a nutshell. Anthony Davis, I can't leave him out either. The guy came out smelling blood in the water. I think the guy came out he hit all of our 12 points, our first 12 points. And he didn't miss a shot till like maybe late in the second quarter. Second quarter. The guy he had it on his mind to show Jokic who's the boss. I know Davis is not really listed as a center, so I mean he's the best power forward. But if you were to list him as a big man, he's trying to prove that he's still even the best center in the league. And Jokic, you got to put him right up there, man. People got to stop disrespecting him. I was one of those people that was kind of not giving him his due credit enough. I knew he was a decent player, a budding in between all-star and superstar. But after watching him in the playoffs, yeah, he's a superstar. And he deserves all the accolades that he gets and all the accolades that's coming to him. Yeah, but Anthony Davis finished with 34 points, 5 rebounds. He got to pick that rebound total up a little bit, but he did grab the rebounds that meant something at the end that got us those extra possessions. And his defense was great too. At the end, they started locking down on those big men. Jokic kind of got cold and quiet in the fourth quarter due to the Lakers playing great defense. So they were confusing him with zones too. But for the most part, Lakers, the big men, were tightening up on him. So we got one more to go. One more to go. Let's knock these kids out. But as always, if y'all enjoy the show, please like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see y'all next time. Peace.